this Russian witch hunt may finally come to an end. Hey everyone, it's me, Noah Meehan, back here on the Arc of Truth. So, I would like to apologize that I did not post a video yesterday. There was, well, let's just say there were some issues, personal issues that needed to be worked out. So I couldn't be able to post a video like this yesterday. So I apologize. Nonetheless, what we're going to be talking about is the Mueller investigation. Now, everyone knows about this specific investigation because it's been going on since 2016. Ever since Trump was officially elected as president of the United States. And everyone, or well, not everyone, mainly mainly Democrats, have been suggesting that the reason why he managed to win was because of Russian collusion and a few of the hacking of electoral devices. I don't really know all of the specifics right now, but fast forward to after 2 years since he was inaugurated, it's becoming clear that the Mueller investigation is losing steam, because recently Robert Mueller just sent out a report to the Department of Defense on basically what his investigation has been doing and what evidence he has found. So, and that's not the only thing that has happened. He actually said that he's not planning to indict anyone else, which you have to find is strange, because this whole entire investigation mainly focused on Trump colluding with the Russians or Vladimir Putin over the idea of getting the presidency, and yet he's saying that there are going to be no indictments. He may not be saying it officially, but apparently Trump is innocent in this investigation. And this is what a lot of people have been saying. In fact, I think according to a Gallup poll taken just a day, 50% of people actually bought into this idea that Donald Trump has been part of a witch hunt made by the Democrats. 50% in just that one poll. Hell, I even know a classmate in my European politics class that said that he may not like Trump, but even he thinks that this Russian investigation is just full of BS. When you have someone that is clearly against Trump and is saying that this investigation is BS, you know that the jig is up. So right now, the Department of Defense is looking into the whole report. So they're not going to officially release it until probably late Sunday, and that is at the very earliest. But I think that, once this comes out, and there will be some parts that will be classified or subject to executive privilege, I think it's just going to show that Donald Trump is simply innocent. I mean, yeah, there may have been some Russian collusion, but it didn't really do enough to have an impact. Hell, if my claims are true, or the claims are correct, that this shows that Donald Trump is innocent, then that just proves that he wasn't working for the Russians. So anyway, that's that. He did not try to collude with the Russians in any way. Again, I'm not saying that collusion not collusion. Election interference did not happen at all. But but the effect of its effect is kind of debated upon. So, I think here we need to start asking a new question. Are the Democrats going to stop doing this? Are they going to stop looking into President Trump? No. And there are a few reasons why. The first is the 2020 election. They wanted to find anything they could possibly use against Donald Trump and him getting a second term in office. I think that a lot of people who are currently in the Democratic who are sticking to Democratic domination actually supported the Mueller investigation to a great extent. I mean, after all, Cory Booker was one of those people, and I think and he was definitely a big opponent of Donald Trump. Hell, he was so big that he even tried to stop one of his judges, Brett Kavanaugh, from being appointed to the Supreme Court. But that is a completely different issue. Nonetheless, this shows that the Democrats are still trying to get the position of the presidency. Because, well, now Donald Trump needs to win his second term. And it'll be his final term. And while it's true that he does have his advantage as a incumbent president, it's still there is still that a little bit of a unifying prospect of the Democrats wanting to take down Trump and regain the United States government. I have said many times before that I don't believe that's going to happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. The second thing is, they've already opened up a few other investigations, such as taxes, and I think there was also election fraud as well. I can't remember specifically at the top of my head, but recently a committee on the Congress, I think it was a committee of the House of Representatives, dictated that the president needs to get documents of at least 80 people specifically on their tax returns, on their positions, on the elections, that sort of thing. And from what I can tell, there's still cries for something about that happening, especially from the Democratic side of the Congress. So I think that they're just going to go on to another investigation to try to pinpoint as much blame on Donald Trump as possible. However, after the Mueller investigation and possibly his vindication, this would actually backfire. Why? Because it's already become known as a witch hunt. The Mueller investigation itself has now become a witch hunt because because it is mainly involved with the President of the United States and the reason to just get him out of office, despite the fact that he would have won the election at fair and square. So, considering that a new investigation opening up that would investigate the president, even if it is a completely different subject, which is only provide more suspicion and criticism against the Democrats who would support such a investigation. Now, this is not set in stone. This is just a possibility that I'm thinking, but it is a very likely possibility. Nonetheless, I think that Donald Trump is going to be vindicated. I think that this will eventually backfire on the Democrats. I think that this will backfire on them so bad that they will no longer have the trust of the American people, and that alone would force them to go into a little bit of soul searching within their own party. How they do the soul searching and what would be the outcome of said soul searching is up to them. But in the end, I think that this will just backfire on them. My name is Noah Mia, not the Arc Truth. Please post your comments down below. I love to read them. Subscribe to this channel, share this video, and like it. Bye.
almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains.